evenings at 9. If you never done Kundalini yoga, or if you never done yoga, or if you never done yoga online, on Zoom or Skype, it could really be daunting. Thinking of, oh my God, how can the technology bring any sense of awareness? How can the technology help assist you what should really be a person-to-person experience? So let me tell you that Kundalini yoga is the yoga of awareness. What it does, it simply widens and expands your perception of yourself. It expands the channel in which the energy flows, or through which the energy flows. Kundalini yoga is the yoga for this times because it works really, really fast. I'm personally a lastminute.com person. I don't have the time to spend 1.5 hours or 2.5 hours daily doing yoga. I can do 15 minutes here, 3 minutes there, and it works, and I'm there in the zone. So Kundalini yoga works on the breath. It works with dynamic. So exercises and postures are dynamic. There are some still postures, and there are some subtle ways about Kundalini yoga as well, but majority is dynamic. So if you moving with us within asana, if you doing the breath, you coordinating the breath, you bring in the mantra, which helps you pattern your own mind, your own brain, your own gray matter. It allows you to bring circulation into your body, into the areas that you haven't focused on before, you haven't been aware before. Like in root lock, we squeeze the anus, we squeeze the perineum and the navel. These three muscles are actually separate muscles. And even myself, I couldn't even locate the area in my mind when I started doing Kundalini yoga with practice, which allows you to get the results really, really quickly. It brings these benefits to these areas, and it improves your sex life, it improves your vitality and your self-awareness. So let me talk to you about doing yoga online. I was having a wall of doing yoga online, but I realized that actually what the technology does, it only brings you the picture. So you can see the teacher, you can see the instructions and the demonstrations of postures and breath, for example. And the instructor can see you, how well you do in the posture, and can amend or adjust or suggest how you can do the posture better. Because we do a lot of dynamic postures in Kundalini yoga, the leeway is huge. You do not have to do them perfectly. You can be cheating very badly in every posture, but it will still have an effect. Yes, granted, not as big, no, effect will not be as big as if you were doing the posture correctly, but the effect will still be there. So whilst doing the yoga online, what happens, you get the instructions and the visuals and the sounds, the audio through the technology channel, but the energy actually goes through the subtle body. So the subtle body of the teacher who you doing the practice with, and your own subtle body, they interact. And that happens on a subtle level. And for that, we don't need technology. For technology only needed so you can see the instructor, you can see the instructions, and you can receive them in that way, because we all know that the subtle energy and the subtle body of we can touch of anybody. So we can think of a person that not even in the country, not even near us, and that person all of a sudden gives us a call. Or I personally always feel if there's something's going on with my son who's 19, who doesn't live with us anymore, I know there's something is not quite right with him. And then I give him a call and he always freaks out. He's like, Mother, how do you know? Okay, these are the examples. So I encourage you to try out, because trying is not a big deal, right? But making that first step and seeing whether it works for you or not. Because yes, it's granted it won't work for everyone, but just trying to overcome that barrier and make a first step towards yourself, towards the better awareness of yourself, is a great thing to do. Okay, Sadnam, and welcome to try any of my lessons. All of the information will be in the information underneath this video. Okay, lots of love, Sadnam.